Hi, Psyculturist. Ed here. Welcome on through. Hey, I am beyond excited to jump into Needy Streamer Overload. Now, a little bit about this game. We have played this game in the past once, a long time ago for a subathon type thing. Do I remember it? No. This was during the time period where I was doing 2x everything and legitimately like going through a rough period of my life, so I wasn't able to go ahead and dissect it and break it down. In case you guys don't know who I am, hi, my name's Ed. I'm a psychologist, and I do deep dives of anime, video games, and everything in between, giving you all a professional breakdown and lens as to what is there. And I am really excited to be able to jump into this and to be able to go ahead and break it apart as much as we can. Now, you don't have to agree with everything I said. In fact, I don't even agree with everything I say. And I have to go back and look at articles and find things that either contradict or agree with my point. This is probably going to be a longer stream than what most people are used to for these types of games or any type of game. So grab a drink, grab a snack, get ready, because we're going to go ahead and take this apart as much as we can, to any capacity. Anyway, with that being said, come and join us on Twitch. Every Friday, every Sunday, we're usually streaming a game. Fridays at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at this point in time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Times. I'll do some surprise streams from time to time on Saturdays and throughout the week. With that being said, let's do it. Warning, this game is set in a place sort of like modern day Japan, but also not. Any resemblance to real places, entities, and persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Do not try any of the more extreme or depressing actions. Well, thank you for the warning. Some scenes may have intense flashing, and some can be violent and emotionally painful. Please take a break if it messes with you mentally. Before you begin playing, please bear in mind that at the end of the day, this game is a piece of fiction and may not reflect real life. You read this warning properly, right? Promise? Oh, God. All right. Here we go, chat. Day one. It's cute. What do it? Got the stream account, time to log in and get ready. Click on stream and log in with my password, Angel Kawaii. Log in at the top left. Look, it's YouTube. Oh my goodness. So, okay, it has been years. Like I don't remember much of anything if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Twitter. Oh my goodness. Instant messaging. This shows you how many people are looking at my social media and streams. The more people watch, the more they fulfill my need for approval. Our goal is to make this number as big as possible. This shows you how much pressure I'm feeling. I might start acting weird if it gets too high, so watch out. I might even become too scared of the internet by the day. Ooh. Affection. This displays how much I love you. It'd be sad if I don't love you too much. But if I love you too much, I might be hard to handle. So try to strike a good balance, okay? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yo, streamer IRL, this lets you know how I'm doing mentally. How well I cope with reality will change depending on the numbers. It might be a bigger influence over my future rather than my present state in the game. Well, of course. So here's the thing. A lot of people don't like to talk about this, right? And I love talking about this, where all of these things that are listed on here affect the streamer. In fact, they affect me as well. And they affect a lot of individuals out there. Stress. As a streamer, the stress levels of like something going wrong, right? Trying a new setup the way that we're trying today. Things like slightly changing a little bit, like ultimately do affect you, and it affects the stream as well. Like it goes over and it affects the audiences, and it affects you that are watching this as well. Like this is a very good setup of it. Affection, right? And I think this is a big one, and this is where boundaries are extremely important, right? And I'll share with you this stories because I've now been like a partnered streamer for a while and a content creator for quite a while. I've met a lot of VTubers and content creators in general that unfortunately get into very, how do I put it? into relationships with some of their moderators without ever putting up boundaries. And so their affection level changes accordingly and it becomes very toxic very quickly. Hence why boundaries as a streamer is important. And I always state this, I'm a psychologist, but I'm not your psychologist, right? I'm a streamer, right? And I love to stream and talk about mental health and all of these types of things. But that doesn't mean I'm going to fall in love with you or whatnot. Like, do I talk friendly with everyone? Absolutely, right? But for everyone, it's like we need to maintain those high boundaries. Otherwise, it can become extremely distorted. And it's not just a parasocial relationship. Let's bring this up. Holy crap. What a way to introduce this already. Let's talk about this. I'm a little too right on the camera. Well, I can go a little left. Oh, I think that's as far left as I can go. I know. So let's bring this up. I can probably push it a little bit further. A little bit. Anyway, let's go into this. What are the attachment styles, right? And what particularly am I talking about whenever I bring this up in this element? Let's take a look at it. A lot of streamers, right? And a lot of he going hard left. Am I okay? Hopefully I'm not like just altogether. Like a lot of streamers, a lot of individuals, everyone, right? For the most part, we're always striving to try and get a secure attachment style. We're always trying to go ahead and manufacture or find a way to become securely attached, right? However, what happens the moment that we like mods or you as a streamer or as a watcher, a VOD watcher, whatnot, starts becoming so overly attached? What do we start getting? We get a lot of individuals that are anxious, avoidant, and it starts affecting the not just the community that you're in, but also the streamer in general. Why do I bring this up, chat? I bring this up because parasocial relationships are not secure relationships. They're often made out of an aspect of fearful or anxious attachment styles, an ambiguous type or ambivalent type where it can coincide with one another from these. So, looking at this particularly, right? What would happen in a scenario where you're afraid of me no longer wanting you there and you afraid of like communicating your needs directly or trying to make me rely on you, right? That's the key thing in there. So when we're looking at this, for me, one of the big things that is highlighted from this is by the way, it's not just a parasocial relationship, right? It's quite literally a parataxic, which means putting someone on a pedestal, right? Propinquitous, which means that this is not just putting someone on a pedestal. It's you believing that because you put them on a pedestal, your relationship is growing at the same level. Parasocial relationship, right? So propinquitous, parataxic, parasocial relationship. You can say the words in either way. It means the same thing, and it means that we're putting someone on a pedestal. We're literally trying to go and interact with them, and like not really have any boundaries in that thing, and then have time to go out and build or cement the relationship that is there. Wow, wow. Can be super toxic and destroy a community. Absolutely. Absolutely. So some mods can absolutely do that, right? And then of course mental darkness. This is why I will always say practice some self-care. Please make sure to keep practicing some self-care and legitimately take time for yourselves. As a streamer, as a content creator, as an individual, your mental health should always be a priority because it will affect you in any way, shape, or form. So are we the moderators? Remind me again, chat. Like, are we gonna be? Yeah, this game's deep. Are we the moderators in here essentially? And look at the way that they can respond by emotes. I don't care. This love forever. I'm dead. Sorry. Okay. OMG. Sad face. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I talk through emotes. Here's the thing: is a lot of people don't understand that emotes. Data. Wait, what? Webcam. What? What just happened? What just happened? Oh, okay. I guess we brought up her webcam. Okay. Well, I guess we're using OBS. Yo, I got a tan after last night. As an artist, kind of mental and physical are super important after all. Those just reflect in your work. Yeah, 100%. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys on over right here. I'm actually gonna do something a little weird, and I'm not used to doing it like this. Oh yeah, that's so weird, but it brings up a little bit of a better feel, at least in this capacity. Sorry. There we go. That should help out a little bit with this. Let's keep going. So, yeah. Chat, I may be overcooking here. Okay, so we can see her there. Let's go ahead and make sure that we say, okay. Just let her know that we're here, that we, oh, and they read it. All right, let's log in. Angel Kawaii 2. Oh, not Karai, Kawaii. Oh my god, I'm such a bad mod. I am such a bad... I see you logged in. This is it. This is where our forever begins. Love forever. We'll be together no matter what happens online. Whether I die or I get arrested, or I break or I get stabbed, or I get flamed, or I become God, or I go crazy. No! No, you shouldn't be thinking like this. No, that's not a... the internet is truly the festering cesspool of hellborn from modern society. But even so, I have nowhere else to turn to. Because I have trouble getting out of bed in the morning, and I don't want to get out, and I don't want to get a proper job. And I don't want to get I'm scared of other people. Adults piss me off, and I'm stupid. But I still want everyone to fawn over me. And streamers get fawned of over the most right now, so that's why I wanted to be one. No, this is so unhealthy. You need therapy, girl. You need therapy. Thanks for setting up all my gear and getting my streaming software running, Peachon. No. 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 Peachon? Yep, you're my Peachon because you're so perfect for me. Stop! No, this is so... I mean, you're truly the only person in the world who understands and supports me. And you're my one true love. And you're also like my producer, so it fits. This ain't even subtle. This is right out of the gates. You're super smart, unlike me, so you can guide me. You can tell me to do anything and I'll do it. You should do what you want to do. That's the thing about content creation. Do not rely on other people. Do it on yourself. Find whatever your passion. Oh shit. Let's do this. 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 Oh, it's almost time. Oh god. My makeup looks good. Got my wig. Perfect. Here we go. It's time for my first stream. And go. Oh. And we get a whole... Oh god, I skipped it. I was trying... Here comes Kangel. During each stream, you can delete 2 annoying comments and choose 2 colored comments, super chats. Keeping your cursor in the comment will slow the game down a little bit. Hey, cuties. Nice cheery. Greeting cute. Oh my god, a new streamer. Cute. No, I didn't mean to delete it. I meant to highlight it. I meant to highlight it. God, you're so fucking cute. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Got it. Weird name. A ray of light illuminating the chaotic internet of today. Bringing happiness to the nerds floating in this electronic sea. Hey, yo. Laugh my fucking ass off. Here come the nerds in the comments. 187 people watching? Dang, and it's her first stream? A promise of future peace. I'm a little manic and moody, but it's alright. Manic and moody. Don't go depression on us. Delete that comment. How do I highlight it? I didn't mean to delete it. Go to therapy first. Honestly though, The internet angel has descended. Thank you for gracing us. Yo! Get out of here. What should we get out of here? You get out of here. I ain't highlighting that. You gotta be one of the cutest streamers I've seen. Okay, I don't hate this. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for gracing us. I'm here to heal all you nerds out there on the internet. You heard her. Manic and moody. Manic and moody. So when are you gonna show us your... Oh god, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I hate comments like that. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna become the biggest streamer on MeTube. That's a threat and a promise. Ooh, threaten us more, Angel. You've got my support. Go big or go home. I'm gonna shoot for 1 million subscribers. That's right, chat. We're shooting for 1 million subscribers. You got my support. Okay, how do I highlight it? No, I want to highlight it. Damn! She looks promising. Yeah, dream big. An interesting newbie has appeared. Show us what you got. Nice! Anyway, there's still a lot I have to learn, but I'm so glad to be here. I can't wait to meet you all. I'll have a peek at the comments. Thank you for gracing us. I'm Kangel. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, and if you're backseat gamer, do me a favor and stay away, please. Nice to meet you, subbed. The birth of a legend. At the end of the stream, I will respond to the comments you chose. The fans love that. Aren't I so kind and generous? You're so kind. Hey everyone, wow. This is my first time meeting all of you. I'm OMG Kawaii Angel, your internet angel. What did you guys think of my first stream? I hope you liked it. Yo, 1,000 followers? What the fuck? Yo, wait, I wasn't done reading. I wasn't done reading. Kangel finally descended upon the world after we spent so long mulling over her. We got 1,000 more subscribers, but that's not enough. I want more people to fawn over me. We're only just getting started. Oh my god. I need at least 1 million fans to satisfy my desperate need for approval. Ooh, so she has an anxious attachment style. We gotta get to that within a month. That's the most motivation I've got. Within a month? That's an unrealistic expectation. So let's make this month count. We can make Kangel the biggest streamer in the world if we work together, right? Yep, sure. I love you so much. Oh my god, I really hope we can pull this off. I'm counting on you, Peachan. Oh boy. I might break if you push me too hard, but when that happens, we could just destroy the internet. Anyway, tomorrow I'll be counting on you too. Good night. Mwah. Hold on. Oh, you're texting too much! What did you guys think of my first stream? I hope you liked it because I'm gonna keep trying my hardest to bring lots of joys. Please be patient. Please be nice to me. Bless. OMG, I made a basic ass post on main and everyone was still really nice and commented and liked it and stuff. I'm so glad I was born cute. Thank God. Wait, no! Okay. But first, let's start small. Go for 10K first? We'll get there in no time. And as you know, I'm completely useless on my own. So you need to tell me what to do. I know you'll make the right decision for me. So I'll do everything you tell me to, really. I have complete faith in you, Peachan. I'll follow all your orders perfectly. And I'll be the... Of course not. I think I'll just break and fall apart. Or I could break you myself? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ew! 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 Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Pardon? Person? It's time to bring it out. The Bible for psychologists out there. By the way, if you're looking at a streamer or a therapist, particularly mental health professionals, licensed clinical social workers, therapists, psychologists, and they're not bringing this out to talk about or they don't reference the DSM-5 TR, double check what they're saying. Words are nice, but also they should be following the module here, right? Orange Craft, thanks so much for the 100 chromers. I appreciate it. So there's a couple of big aspects that are coming up in this aspect, right? The need for approval. They themselves saying that they're only driven. The DSM-4 would not be okay. The DSM-4 has a lot of things that are outdated, you know? The DSM-5 has just been pulled out, the holy text, exactly. So let's talk a little bit about the anxiety, the aspects that are in here, right? They're working on a DSM-6, I'm sure. So let's take a quick look at this, shall we? Everyone, name some of the symptoms, some of the symptomology that have become very apparent with our streamer here. With Kawaii Angel, Amy, right? What has become very specific, right? Number one, they mention, right, that they're in a mood at this point in time. They've also mentioned, right, that they're like extremely attached. So there's that ups and downs that Amy's going for and trying to go out and chase this new trend, right? Unrealistic expectations of like hitting 1 million followers in a month is unrealistic for a lot of individuals. Needs approval, is a little clingy, right? Here we go. I'm gonna read this out loud, and I want you all to think. To let me know if you think it matches up or not. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Inflated self-esteem or grandiosity, decreased need for sleep, right? I.e. only sleeping a couple hours a day, more talkative than usual, or more pressured to keep on talking or creating new things, flight of ideas, subjective experiences, thoughts racing, distractibility, right? Increase in goal-directed activity, right? Finding a new goal that you're aiming towards, a new thing because everyone's chasing after it. Excessive involvement in activities that may lead towards painful consequences, such as the goal that was implemented, sexual indiscretions, foolishness, whatnot. Mood disturbances, severe enough to cause impairment or social occupational functioning, i.e., inflicting like no, I don't need a job, right? Everyone's following the streamer thing, so I need to go ahead and do it. That may necessitate hospitalization from time to time, or they can cause self-harm along with psychotic features. Episodes not attributed to other instances. Distinct episode of abnormally and persistent expansive mood changes, abnormally and persistent with increased activity or energy lasting weeks up to months, in this aspect. What do you think I'm talking about? What do you think? What diagnosis do you all think I just read? If it sounded familiar, this is sort of where immediately I'm leaning towards, just out of what we're seeing in here, the high attachment rates, right? They themselves state like setting this unrealistic goal, the extreme attachments as to what's going on here. Already looking at the fact that there's this mental health element and stuff that we're gonna have to go and hit on. What do you all think I'm touching on here? The one that I just read is for bipolar disorder. So here we go. Borderline personality disorder. A pervasive pattern of instability in interpersonal relationships, self-image, and marked impulsivity beginning by early adulthood that present in a variety of contexts. Frantic efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment, right? A pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationships by altering between extremes of idealization and devaluation. Identity disturbance, marked and persistent unstable self-image or sense of self. 4. Impulsivity in at least 2 areas that are potentially self-damaging. Spending, sex, substance abuse, reckless driving, binge eating. 5. Reoccurrent self-harm behavior, gestures, threats. 6. Affective instability. Due to a marked reactivity of mood, intense episodic dysphoric irritability, anxiety, usually lasting a few hours, no more than a few days. Chronic feelings of emptiness. Inappropriate, intense anger or difficulty controlling anger, and transient stress related to paranoid ideation of severe dissociative symptoms. Ain't that something? Let me bring up the comorbidity here. Comorbidity. Common co-occurring disorders are depressive and bipolar disorders. You can have BPD and BD. You can have BPD and borderline and bipolar disorder. Yep. Borderline personality disorders, bipolar disorder, substance use, anxiety, eating disorders, PTSD. Yep, a lot of times BD and BPD get diagnosed together. What does it say? PTSD-C is common. Yeah. That's funny because wherever you are in the world, you say it differently. In the States, it's PTSD-C because it's post-traumatic stress disorder complex. I gotta get comfy here. So, nonetheless, chat, what do we think? Bipolar and borderline? From what we're hearing, how would you all diagnose? Let's keep going. Or I could break you myself. Yeah, you could. Love forever. Oh, you sleepy? Oh, okay, sure. They're at noon, dusk, and night. Click on the icon to advance through time. Okay. It's good to keep a regular schedule, but be careful. Some commands will take you up 2 stages instead of 1. When you see exclamation point mark on a command, it means that you'll be able to find new ideas for content with the command. When you feel a bit lost, try clicking it. Just as you know, you can only make me stream at night, because that's when most people stream online. Oh no. Oh no. High amounts of symptoms of both disorders. Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. Okay. Okay. Selfie time. I don't really care. Cool. All right, we can hang out, sleep, medication, internet, or we can go out. Chat, what do you think? I think the healthiest option for a lot of streamers is they need to touch grass. A lot of streamers need to touch grass. Hi, Mr. Winter, how you doing? You know, or they can also search the internet for a new idea. We need to take care of our stress and our mental darkness. But for now, what do y'all think? Oh, look at that. We can go to Harajuku, right? It lowers her stress significantly. There we go. We did it. We did it, chat. We touched grass. Going back to my cave like the nerd I am. Spent the whole day eating dessert at Harajuku. Sweets Paradiso's the best. I should have just gone somewhere else. Sweet Paradiso's not worth battling the crowds for? Okay, wait a minute. If you don't like it, then why lie? I rate our date today a 10 out of... Why lie? Why are you lying? Oh my god! You have two. You're saying three different things. You're saying 3 different things. Thanks for helping me pick my cord. I'm going to show my nerds how cute I look at it tonight. Why lie? You can legitimately just like, you could just be real with your... Oh. Yeah, but I tried wearing a good... Okay, let's do it. That sub might be locked in private. Wait, what sub account? Oh, the other one? Yeah. But nonetheless, like, I get it. We all need a journal. We all need something to be able to go ahead and let our emotions out and stuff, right? But whenever we start lying, or whenever we start going into symptoms or elements like this, what happens? What happens, right? All of a sudden you have, like, yes, it might be your venting board, but it can definitely start bleeding into your real life persona, and especially if you're doing this just for fame or for money, or like, I've heard of some therapists, or not therapists, but streamers out there who literally will, like, fake it till they make it, and they'll look like at the ending of games and whatnot in order to get an idea as to like how to best do their content and get to the end, or stuff like that. Kind of like pre-watching, pre-playing type thing, but not really pre-playing, just understanding the major points, and then be like, they go on stream and they're like, I've never heard of this game, and then they start playing and they're like, oh wow, like this is such, and they'll play it in a way that gets you to go into that specific element. It's like, ooh, and then it slowly starts coming to light, because you can't hide everything forever, right? If you lie about something, guess what? It's gonna start bleeding into your content, into your persona, into these elements. Like, oh no, having a sub account, not telling your partner something that can ruin a relationship. Yeah. All right, time to go tonight. Let's do it. I've been trying to perfect making that shoop sound Twitter makes when you refresh it. Aw. This. Ugh. Alright, let's stream. Her stress is gonna go up. Let's do it. Look at that transformation. Literally putting on an entire new role. Wow. Chat. Are you not in love with me? Hey cuties, it's Kangel, your favorite gothic angel. Oh, how sinful is my beauty. Just checking things out. 202 watching? Dang. Goth girlfriend Kangel? Oh, Loki, I hear you. Every beautiful rose has its thorn. Oh, mods, now I get you. Cute. Today, I went to Harajuku and bought some gothic Lolita clothes. And then I went about my day in them. I want to go too. So you'll go on a date with me? Get out of here. Get out of here. Is Harajuku scary? I heard it is. I think this fashion style is so cute, but the clothes are pretty out there, so I was a bit nervous. But it feels really good to wear what you like. The most important opinion is your own. Oh, we're about to diagnose. I want to see more Lolita clothes. There you go. So cool that you're trying out this game. No, this is great. That's true. This is great. You've encouraged me to dress how I want to. Come on. Let's go both. I don't know. I'm not going to save that message because I can't delete it. Oh, eventually we're old wrinkly. I need to enjoy it while I still can. Mods, I'm learning. Dress your age, you hag? How do I trash it? Mods, how do I trash it? That's sad. But you have to. Mods, tell me how to trash it. I'll wear whatever I want, no matter how old I get. There we go. They don't have a trash bin, especially if it's a super chat. I'll read some comments. Oh, no. No. I want to see more Lolita clothes. Yeah, I'll upload a pic to Twitter later. You guys better give me a billion likes. I don't know how many that is, but a million. Let's both go out together in Lolita. We could have a Harajuku date. Exactly. Exactly. Good playing it off. Good playing it off. Yo, look at that Lolita outfit. Yo! Weren't you too old for Lolita? No, I'll be buried in Lolita. Harajuku, that goth style outfit is amazing. I think I could go until I'm 25. No, maybe 30. The fit is fire. The fit is fire. Head pats. Head pats. Head pats. I know, super cute. Super cute. Head pats. All right, everyone, hold on. We're really getting to know her a little bit more. And sorry if I'm breaking this apart like this. I told y'all this is gonna be a different approach than what most people are used to whenever it comes to this game. So let me go ahead and bring it up, shall I? Let's do it. Let's do it. What do we see with her? We're gonna go through all of them here. Hold on. What are we seeing immediately from this chat? First off, for her, self-care spaghettis, where's she at when it comes to this? What is she looking for, chat? What is she looking for? We know that she has home, so the yellow aspects is Muggle. Thanks so much for the sub. The yellow is totally fine. The red is fine, I would say. The green, I mean, we don't really know too much about family, but what is she struggling with, right? Green or purple? Yeah, she's in that in-between section. Respect by others, sense of achievement, right? Self-esteem, friendship, family, like all of these things she's like rushing for, like she's trying to go ahead and get these needs met. What is her attachment style? Yeah, she's looking for validation, which immediately tells us that more than likely she does not have a fully secure attachment style. More than likely, she does not have a fully secure attachment style and is struggling to get that need met, right? She's more than likely fears rejection, right? I would say that she's ambiguous. I have a feeling that she would fear if chat and others start like rejecting her, right? And maybe she's struggling to fully communicate. Maybe avoidant fearful. Yeah, maybe avoidant fearful. Probably anxious, right? Tends to act out. Well, will tend to act out if the stuff happened there, or just avoidant fearful. Either one of those, right? Good job. Next one. What is she doing? What is the mask that she's wearing, chat? Versus what is the internal mask that she has? I can tell you two already. And I love this. Please cook as much as you want. I can already tell you this already. A sense of belonging is a big one, right? We have creator, yeah, creator destroyer, right? That's another one. It's either like, do they belong? I'm gonna follow you, Pichan. I'm gonna follow you, right? But as their VTuber self, or their flesh tuber self, their content creator self, they're like, they really want to appease everyone. I'm with you all. All you nerds have to follow me. All you nerds have to be my followers. Of that sense of belonging is a big one. Big one, right? Creator destroyer, right? Destroyer might be internally, right? But like outside, she wants to be seen as a creator. And what's that thin link in between? Innovation. If she's not innovating, which we have to do, it is part of the task that we have to take her out to go get ideas for videos and stuff like that. Otherwise, we threaten that innovation thin line, and she will fall further and further into a destroyer line. Seducer and slave is seducer and lover is one that people are bringing up, right? Intimacy being a big one, right? How intimate can she be with her audience and with us, right? Is she trying to seduce us to keep her on as her peach-on while she gets like famous and then discard us? Or are we trying to seduce her in that same way, right? Everyman, hater, follower, there's a lot that we can go into. There's a lot at play. But all of you have identified multiple aspects of these just for her. Now, good. Good, Kurama-kan. This is what it should feel like. You guys should feel like you're getting inside and you're throwing out opinions because all of us are coming together to try and make this a case study, right? Service, belonging, intimacy. We have a lot of these things out here, which is huge. Huge. And a big one that I'm seeing right now is, and I wonder if it is going to come into play, is ruler and tyrant, right? Where right now, you know, she is a creator, the ruler of her streams, but what happens when mental health takes a toll? Will she become a tyrant, and will it lead to an element where she becomes a victim and probably self-harms? There's a Jester, yeah, Jester Trickster is another one, absolutely. Power and, where's Jester? And pleasure, right? Power and pleasure are big ones as well. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Even more so. Bam! Polyvagal theory. Where's she at, chat? Where's she at? How does she present on stream versus where is she at usually? Yeah, in flight mode. I guess what is it? What is the this is yeah, Kangel. Exactly. It's a really good representation of that. But for Ame, she's in flight zone. She's in flight and fawn, right? Because on the other side you have fawning, right? In case you guys don't know, and I have to reiterate this, there are many different styles of survival. Usually you hear fight and flight, or fight flight is usually some of the big ones, right? But there's fight, flight, freeze, fawn, flop, and a lot more other Fs out there. Freeze, yeah. So it goes up and it goes down. So as we're going down for this, Ame is straight up in a yellow, but how does she present as Kangel? As Kangel, how does she present, chat? She tries to present as safety, right? As in the green, compassionate, open. I'm a streamer, I have no issues, right? Is that healthy? No. No, that is not healthy at all. Absolutely not. And from what we're seeing, these are defense mechanisms. From what we're seeing, chat, what are we doing? What is she doing here? Amy / Kangel reminds me of too many streamers. Same. A lot of friends that I have as well. She's compensating. Yes, she's creating this persona to stream, but it's a compensation. Trying to make up for areas which a lack is perceived of by becoming superior in others. Ha! I'm not Ame, I'm Kangel, and I don't have these problems. I'm best, right? Oh, I don't date anyone. Oh, I have, you know, compensation, maybe identification, trying to become like someone else. Yeah, to deal with their anxiety. Bing, 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 bing. Reaction formation. Forming an emotion, yeah, we've seen this. Forming an emotional reaction or attitude that is the opposite of one's unacceptable actual thoughts. I hated that spot in Harajuku. Oh my god, right? To everyone, chat. Oh, I can't recommend that spot in Harajuku enough. 10 out of 10 hearts. Doritos, right? Like, there's a lot of this that is happening out there where internally she might feel like Ame might feel a certain way. But Kangel has to act and react another way. And that is a reaction formation beautifully done. Laughing out seriously stuff sometimes feels right in the moment. I don't think anyone that streams actually shows their anxious side. Not masking or laughing at a serious stuff. Or sometimes right in the moment. I mean, because anxiety can be a lot, right? Like, for example, I always say, like, people show anxiety in different ways. And sometimes you have to remember, it's culturally done as well. Every culture shows grief, anxiety, depression in a different area, right? I always love highlighting this because, like, cultural appropriateness or thinking about how culturally anxiety presents itself is wonderful. It does a lot of wonders at identifying. Anyway, does that help break it down a little bit for y'all? In terms of what I'm seeing and how this is like, this is going to be like a very serious issue or like very serious, like breaking it down for her. I hope it does. Anyway. All right, let's go to tomorrow, shall we? Day 3. Oh, we haven't done cognitive distortions just yet. We will. Dear P, this is Saito from XY Creations. As per our last phone call, your rent is still outstanding, and you will have until the 10th to pay it in full. Please forward your payment to the account detailed below. Contact me when you have done so. Oh no. What is this? Does this mean that we need to pay all of our rent by day 10? We're broke as hell. We need to be able to monetize our content ASAP. We need to get more than 10K followers. Easy peasy for us. Let's go. This love forever. Aww. All right, let's get them so. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! We need to make money. We can play a game that can go ahead and reduce their stress. And our affection goes up. Affection goes up a lot with this one. But we're not here to do that. What about medication? Calms the user down. Makes the user kind of floppy. Everything seems more manageable. Okay, so they're already on 1 milligram of whatever that is. DPAS pills. Alright, chat. Hold on. I think we're in a bit of an ad break, yes? Pre-stream alert. Oh, nice. Ad for 3 minutes. All right, chat. We're in a bit of an ad break here. I'm going to quickly feed Loki. So while we're on the ad break. Yeah. While we're in ad jail, no worries. While we're in ad jail, I'm going to feed Loki. We're going to do words on stream while I feed Loki. Alright, we're back. Pre-stream alert? Ooh, okay. But it changes everything, right? Search for people are saying vanity search, mental health. Stress, cinephile. Dinder. Oh god. There's so many different options that we could like... Stress down to 11, affection up. What do y'all think, chat? Legally distinct Netflix outcome? Yeah. Shall we go ahead and play a game? Get that gamer girl bonus. I think a pre-stream alert would be wonderful, but if we like, it's gonna increase the stress. But the pre-stream alert is wonderful to go ahead and set up, right? Especially if you're trying to be a streamer, which is something I should work on as well. And I'm gonna lie, watch a movie or some. If you see what people are... Okay, here's the thing is, if you see what people are saying about you, it affects you horribly. I'm just going to share this as well. I see some of the comments that float on through that some of the mods, you know, from time to time highlight, like, because they get to go ahead and delete a lot of, like, the really horrible comments out there. And trust me, it can definitely take a toll on you if you're just being bombarded or emailed with like, nothing but a bunch of, like, hate comments or, like, people just saying, oh my god, she looks like trash, or they look like trash, like, positive and or negative, right? And especially if you've ever tried, like, if people have ever tried to cancel you on Twitter or whatnot, it takes a toll. Let's do gaming. Let's play a game. Get you into the gamer zone. There you go. Blech. I got too into rhythm games and my neighbors started banging on my walls. Nothing beats a good game. Humans were born to play. Yes, we are. And I'm streaming. I'm gonna get the hang of this, so I want to do a let's play. Let's do this. There you go. That's a great idea. We are homo ludens, right? We are creatures of play. So that's a great idea. Okay. go to dusk. Will you still love me even if I stop being Kangel? Yeah, of course. Love forever. I bet you're lying. No, love forever. Is so not cute. I'm dead. Nerds die so easily. Sorry. Okay, I forgive you. Oh my god. Amit is the best. This. Selfie time right now. Take a cute selfie. There you go. Love forever. Oh. Okay. So that took a little bit there. I think pre-stream alert is probably going to be the best one to do it because it'll change it from dusk to night. In that way, you get your pre-stream alert bonus as a streamer. Let's do it. It's going to raise your stress a little bit, but wanted to buy myself a super comfy couch, but I didn't think I would never leave it. I think I would... Oh, look at that! Conspiracy theories are always so interesting to read about. It's so funny people seeing whether people argue or whatever they're real or bullshit. I never get tired of it. Honestly, conspiracy theories are kind of great. But you know, I feel like if you go deep enough, you'll end up buying it sooner or later. Curiosity killed the cat kind of deal. No, honestly true. The more that you go into the abyss, the more that the abyss also takes, you know, comes for you as well. Right? The abyss also looks into you. Fine, though. I never let any of that rational. I'm the most rational, logical girl in the world. The only thing that drives me crazy is you. Oh, no. Love forever. But anyway, I figured that conspiracy theories would be great content. So let's start this off with a banger. Let's do it. What if the government made you a nerd? My stash is running out. Help. Your stash? All right. Oh my goodness. Play a game. Conspiracy theories. Look at that, followers. I guess we're doing conspiracy theories. Makes the user kind of floaty if I take too many though. Alright, shall we take one? But they're still not there yet. I don't think that they're at that level. And it seems all, yeah, being a mod and being the partner of someone is going to make that relationship a little bit dicey, you know? That's a big one. Let's go ahead and include conspiracy theories. Let's do it. But we also need to take care of your mental health, girl. We need to take care of your mental health after this. Manage your stress as much as we can. Oh, hell no. Hey, cuties. Kangel the Fixer who controls the entire world. Yo, ooh. I've been waiting for this. I do, so I read a lot about them. I always watch your streams. Y'all nerds love these. Ooh, I love conspiracy theories. Extreme Excite. You like conspiracy theories too? So I thought maybe I could share some of these. Conspiracy theories scare me. I mean, I guess I could click on it. Today I'll be talking about the nerd culture and conspiracy theories. You're way too into this. Some people say that if I did not develop organically, it must actually spread by the Freemasons. Hey, yo, what? They wanted to turn the Japanese masses into nerds and numb them. Sounds wacky, but what if it did happen? No way. I love these kinds of things. That took a turn. I'm not a nerd. What do you think? Shall we or not? Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. To the tune of the Freemasons. Uh-huh. I'll believe anything you say, Kangel. Feels like you're going to eventually go off the deep end if you keep this up. Yo, why are people so mean? Into nerds, you're you got to meet a real life angel. I watch you every day. It's been day 3. Ooh, I love conspiracy theories. I'm excited, but promise you won't get too paranoid. I'm not a nerd. That's what all nerds say. Yo! Oh no! I will shit talk y'all on my pride though, but well, as long as no one ever finds it, they can blissfully be unaware. And if it is, it's not like I'm committing a crime if it does feel like a betrayal. That's just how our world works. If there's one thing you could trust, it's true on the internet, is that you guys all met me. So proud of the fact that you're my fan. I would never trick you or turn my back on you. You're gonna be even more popular tomorrow. Ugh. Oh no. My follower count isn't really going up. Am I gonna die a pleb streamer? No one watches my streams. I'm just gonna go talk to the void to myself. I bet you'll get tired of me one day. That would be the life. I don't want to die yet. Oh no. Oh no, I'm kind of tired. Oh no. We could do anything if we're together, right? Yes, love forever. Oh no! Okay, if we sleep, their stress goes down significantly. But we need to pay rent by day 10. Affection goes up to 50, stress comes down. Affection goes up, stress goes down significantly. Okay, mental darkness goes down, affection goes up, stress goes down, and experience goes up. You know what, chat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we have to be careful with any form of mental health and darkness, right? And lower down the stress levels as much as we can. So, without going into, whoa, Ed, yo, whoa, welcome on through. So what shall we do, chat? If we take some of these, Dilsum pills, makes you feel, the streamer's voice is your lifeline, but don't take too many or bad shit will happen. Stops coughing. What do y'all think, chat? We can also go out. Stress levels go down. Yeah, take your meds, please, please. Yeah, we need to get her stress and mental health as much as possible. If I am her partner in this capacity, in some case, way, shape, or form, love is in the air. I don't think that this would be as bad, right? Like if they're actually in a loving, caring relationship and living together, apparently. As long as it's two consenting adults. Hey, yo! Oh my god, I will forever be an idol for the people. I promise to never betray you guys, so please keep showing me all the love and be so generous. Did the deed for the first time after we moved in together. It was amazing. We have great chemistry both emotionally and physically. No one but Peachan can satisfy me. Oh no. Oh no. Head pats. Couldn't sleep, so I think to think of stuff that is more valuable than money. My conclusion, nothing. Love is more valuable than money. Ignoring you. Okay. Well, why don't we stream? Stress goes up. We need to get your stress down though. We need to keep getting your stress down as much as we can. Okay, makes everything feel more manageable. Stress does still go up significantly. Damn. Affection goes down. Mental darkness goes up. Stress goes up significantly. stress goes down and mental health, like, gets better. But if we spend time together, stress goes down, experience goes up. Oh, no. There's a lot to consider in this. It's not just, like, cookie cutter, take and go, right? But maybe playing a game is going to go and help out with this. Yeah, sometimes we have to go ahead and miss a night of streaming, I think, right? To practice that self-care. Yeah, we're telling her to play Undertale or Deltarune. Why are these damn negotiators? Are they so fucking high? Maybe I should get high too. No! I just remembered this game I played where you become some big shot. Hey, yo! You become a big shot who has global influence or whatever. I actually got I ended up skipping meals and stuff. Oh no! Oh my god! But anyway, I noticed recently a lot of these people like to play games where people have power, rule over the world, and even reduce populations and stuff. Oh no! And some people truly believe that's what happening makes the world the direct rage. I don't blame them though. I think considering the times we live in, it's not so strange that people want someone or something. But we should be working together. Please, this is my only wish as the internet angel. Sounds good, doesn't it? Lol. I'm going to say that to see how my stewards react. They're my little guinea pigs. That is horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible to say. I'm going to make an Amazon wish list. What should I put on it? Put it on throne. I have a throne, and I'm trying to get more Pokemon cards, guys. Oh no. What should I put on it? Costumes. All right, it's in. Yes, because that way you can do a whole like Spamton cosplay. Ignoring you. All right, whatever. Oh, okay. We can go down. We can bring their stress down, or... Wait, their stress goes down, and they become a cinephile, which can help us out with the new stream idea. Oh, movie night! Watching history program, I feel my brain expanding. Stan shall you. I reply to you all the time, but you don't even look at any of them. You know? Don't forget. The streaming site I used updated. No other anime does it like adult animes, truly. And the best ones are the kids' animes. Unfortunately true, there's a lot of popularity against kid animes or shonen animes. Jujutsu Kaisen, all the other ones. Thanks so much for the follow, Evelyn. I appreciate it. Girls work so hard for their idol makes me a bit sad. How in reality, what's most important is how much money you can squeeze out of your fans. Damn, that's so toxic to have this mentality. Idol anime is so pure. Wish that were me. Why is the real world so harsh? I think I'll talk about kids anime on stream to teach my viewer the power of magic and hopes. Let's go to dusk. Found a thread about me, but I'm just please look for me. Okay, how do I pull that up? Okay, where? How do I pull that up? How do I pull that up? I guess. She wants me to take a look at it, right? I mean, who cares what people are saying? No, you know what? Who cares what people are saying? Okay. No response. No response. Affection 65, we're good. I don't know, this is interesting though. Dinder. I still say let's keep reducing their stress down as much as possible. And get their affection up a little bit. We're trying to go the healthy route here. Click to give head pats. I'm taken aback by all my lovely fans, that is. I've always be your one and only, so don't worry. Nothing good comes out of from pursuing romance. What's better than playing games and watching anime and going to the konbini and getting hugs from P-chan? Nothing. Your SO could never. Thanks for always being so nice to me. I should carry on your spirit and be nice to my little nerds every once in a while. But you're still the only one I love most, okay? No need to get jealous. Oh, wait, no! A sexy stream? Why? I can't think of any interesting ideas for future streams. What should I do? This is gonna go ahead. Yes, it's gonna get you a lot more followers in this. Oh God, are we about to go take her into an extreme niche here? Conspiracy theories. Let's do it. We're taking her to an extreme niche, chat. She's becoming Kangel, the destroyer of conspiracies. Make sure to sub. Hey cuties, it's Kangel, the Napoleon of the streaming world. It's so calming, it really is. Sub Kangel, you're cute, cutie, revolution. Who's Napoleon? Revolutionary girl, Kangel. You're so cute as always. Could be spoiled by one body, or so the world order says. Another rabbit hole to goes down. Conglomerates are scheming to create an incredible disparate society that will eventually take over. The division has already begun. I'm already taking action. They're even trying to reduce the world population. That's scary. I want to live in an equal society. Some say we'll all be forced to worship Lucifer. I don't know how I feel about worshiping a fallen angel, being an angel myself. Oh, that guy. You can be a fallen angel, my angel. I'm so curious about that kind of world. So we still have a little bit left to go. This is interesting, but I don't know if you should be talking about it. I didn't come here for politics. Get out of here. Get out of here. You should do another stream like this. Sure, but you can. But I shall be the new god of this world. No matter what world comes to, please don't lose your faith in me, okay? I'll come again. 527 people watching. Yo! Yo! Shaky! Oh no. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling the pipeline that we're going into is not good. I think about no matter where you go to, you're always bound to end up fighting with one another. Those who do not fight will survive. I always think that the internet is such a mess because there are too many people. So what if we reduce the world by 90% of the population? Is she turning? Is Kangel turning into Asmongold here? Wait a minute. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Asmon. What if we reduce the world by 90%? Just a shower thought. Oh no. We have 4 days to get up to 10k. Someone sent me a cosplay. It's so well made. What the fuck? Oh, love forever. Let's go. I love you so much. Aw, cutie patootie. Okay. We need to reduce their stress significantly. Time will change tonight if we do it. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the park. It's a lot better for you to go touch grass again, especially if your mental health is taking a toll. Please. Yes, Tree Stump. This is the game where you become a mod. And you're in a relationship with your streamer, apparently. Going back to my cave like the nerd I am. Got the costume I had on my wish list. Thank you to the one who bought it. I put it on straight away. If you buy me a costume, I'll take a selfie with it. Reckon I'll get in trouble if I... What? Reckon I'll get in trouble if I fuck in this costume, Lamal? Hey, yo! Went to a park for a walk. I'm usually holed up all the time, so this was a nice change. My legs are super swollen after all that walking. Anyone want to give me a massage? You know, your streams made me realize I think I'm in love with you for real, Kangel. The difference between Hikarigaoka and the park in Ikebukuro is astounding. Won't see shady weed dealers P-chan, look at my DM already. Stop ignoring me. Oh my god. Keep the praise coming. Love forever. Okay, go Mimi's. Nighttime. Good tower to buy aphrodisiacs. Yeah, it depends as to how you want to go ahead and do it, right? I see streaming, but if I don't, I'm going to get overtaken by others. Help me, P-chan. What? CBF streaming today? I see, what? Let me love you. Oh god, look at the stress. Look at the mental darkness. Pray that no kids are watching. You know what? I prefer... Oh god. The stress is just getting insane. Least amount of stress, it's nerd talk. We're talking... Our whole niche is nerds. Nice friends. What are we talking about today? You're so cute. Any of you grown adults here like kids anime? Do you also wake up early? I struggle so hard to get up in the mornings. I record them. I like watching kids anime. You watch the kid superhero shows too? I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one, right? Like, it makes them so how pure they are. Seeing the girls work so hard for their dreams and aspirations just so inspiring, you know? I love girls. I love anime with little girls. Ew! Get away! Get away! Get away! I love the magical girl's transformation. I am a little girl. I don't think I should touch on any of that. I remember all makes my kids cry. I know, right? They're still so pure. All right, let's read some comments. You watch the kids shows too? Yeah, of course. I'll show you my henshin belt sometime. Let's go! Every girl had an idol growing up. I'm gonna do my best to become so... Aww. Once I was playing one of those girl idol games at the arcade, and the girl standing behind me kept staring at the rare card the machine gave me. I felt so bad I gave it to her. Gonna invent time travel and go to my past self. That was my hard-earned money. Okay, we have 3 days to get to 10K, chat. You know how, like, in anime, often the male MC will pat the character's head, and then she'll blush or whatever? Every time I see that, I think, no, what if anime nerds see that and think that girls, that's all it takes to make girls happy? Like, we ain't easy at all. I say that, but I'm kind of tired. Well, how about you sleep? Sleep until nighttime. Get your stress down. Stress and mental darkness go down significantly. And that way we can just go right into stream. This is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary, chat. All hail the internet. No, no. Shall we do a let's play? Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be a let's play. It's gonna have to be a let's play. We're gonna talk about all of this as it's coming through, right? A horror game without the jump scares. Don't say anything for the 10K. That would be... Oof. Hi, cuties. It's finally time for me to stream some games. First time here. Never gets old. Show us what you've got. What games are you playing? Excited. By the way, chat moves really quickly whenever you're playing games and stuff. Like, it's hard to keep up. Everyone streams games these days. Boring. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gamers, let's go. What is this? Nice choice. You look like you suck at games. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and... No, get out of here. I don't know what's going on. As long as you enjoy yourself. This site should be the one. Wait. It's so old that the support has ended and we can't play. Of course. Yep, there it is, folks. You're so silly. This was more interesting, actually. Don't cry. Stop pandering to the old fucks of the internet. Ugh. It's okay. There's always next time. I don't know about the rest of you, but your face sure is cute. I mean, I don't know. That's a good stream. but that's all it was. Just good. Don't cry. There are only 3 situations where it's appropriate for women to cry. When you get dumped, when you lose your wallet, when your childhood Flash games get canceled. Oops, so much for the first one, I guess. Bless. Yo! Oh no. Come on, I said stop ignoring me. It's more needy than you think. I'm so hurry up. Well, that's what you can do. There are only things that you have to get started to try from now on. Can't believe those games don't work anymore. My stream is a total mess. Goodbye, everyone. Wow. 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 Let's talk about that. That's huge. So as we keep going through, we keep seeing how everything is like piling up, right? Everything is piling up continuously. We legitimately have like the stress of trying to get to 10K, rent is due. You have all of these things, all of this pressure on you to keep performing. Not only that, you're like stress is adding onto your mental health, right? And it's affecting you that way. It's just all compiling. We're trying to see if we can get to day 10 before the end of this VOD, before we won't, like, you know, we continue on with the next things for tonight's stream. But it really showcases the seriousness that comes through with it. Like, how many of y'all think that you could be a streamer? And think that you would have like healthy boundaries in being a streamer and would not fall into the trap that you might see here. Of course, this is an over-exaggerated aspects of things, but I'll let you know immediately. It is tough. It is not easy. Like, there's a lot of things you have to juggle as a streamer and a lot of requirements as to what people think is okay and is not okay. So going into this, I need more followers. Try harder. So I'm going to stream today. Oh my God. I love you. Oh no. Well, let's get you some new ideas, yeah? We got to bring their stress down. Okay, Akihabara would bring their stress down by 10, and that might get them a new idea. I'd immediately fold. I'd be too anxious. No, yeah, a lot of people don't know all the stressors that come through with it. And for example, you don't get paid in like day 10 or whatnot from being a streamer. You have to meet a requirement first, and then you get paid like on a monthly basis. I love going outside. Went to a maid cafe. It was so nice being surrounded by a bunch of cute girls and outfits. Now to wait for all the maid outfits on my wish list to come rolling in. I love being a streamer. Oh no, that's not how you should treat your fan. I had so much fun going to Akihabara, but you know what's weird? All the dudes there are nerds of some kind or another, but a lot of the girls there are really pretty because they're either work at a costume cafe or some of them are some sort of indie idols. But anyway, let's stream a game this time. I bought some games that are the old gamers would like. After all, they see anything from their generation and they'll jump left my ass off. But retro games are a lot harder, so that's bad for me. Boo-hoo. Good! You got some games. Retro games. Let's do it. Let's do it. Retro games. Yeah, I'd see one negative comment and delete everything. Yeah, no, it's rough. But also, think about it, like, how exhausting must this be like for her? She streams at night. In the morning, she's trying to get ideas and go through everything, right? And I get it, right? A lot of people don't think that streaming is a job, but trust me when I say it is. Like, it affects everything. You're cute. Yay! I work at a maid cafe. I've never been to Akihabara. I want to go. I'm glad the retro game shops are still doing well. Nice. Did you buy a game? I bought a game about vampire hunters who go into a castle. The characters in Smash. Nice. Can we give you tips? Good taste. What is that? I love the gothic vibes, how the epic OST, the boss battles. Why do you have the taste of a middle-aged man? Get out of here. Get out of here. Strong, why not play some more recent games? Get out of here. I love the OST. I like dungeon crawlers. Sure. Do you play games on his Steam? You're actually pretty good at games. Yeah, that wasn't a bad stream. But I won't give up. Not until I've hunted or killed a vampire. That's how... I like dungeon crawlers. Well, yeah, I like playing as a badass lady in a powered suit. Do you play them on games on the Steam? It seems kind of hard to wrap my head around. But let me know if there's any games you recommend. See ya. Yo, let's go. Okay, how many followers? Yo! I like you. I'm an angel, so it actually makes a lot of sense for me to slay vampires. Let's plays are pretty standard as far as streams goes, but the smallest slip up can make you lose viewers, so I'm kind of scared to do them. It's really big. Bet you have to place on your skills and how well you talk. I feel like I learned a lot from this. You haven't looked at my DM, have you? Have you forgotten I'm your girlfriend? This is your final warning before I get really mad. I reached 10k subs. I want to do a celebration, but you know, 10k is a nice number, but that's about it. I had more of an old Twitter account, and all I did was post selfies. Now that I'm making content with my brain, all I need to do is surpass that. 10k is just a stepping stone. My first step I'm taking as a legendary angel. But I'm going to get everyone celebrating it anyway. Nice! I love this. All right. Let's get your stress down, though. All right, hold on. We can sleep until nighttime and reduce their stress by 10. Let's do that. Let's do that. That is the way to do this. There we go. I'm kind of tired. I know you're kind of tired. But now we can stream. We can do your 10 or your internet. Thanks for the 10k stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I think we beat what was required for us to be able to go out and pay rent, right? Or the milestone that was needed in that regard. Hey cuties, it's me, Kangel, savior of cyberspace. Your cross is mine to bear. Congrats! I can't read. What are you doing? This is nothing, I'm sure. Take your top off? Oh, I'm not able to go to do anything. Can't wait to see you get bigger. You're so cute. You could get way more subscribers. Everyone subscribe. We need her to blow up. 2,452. Celebrating with something tasty. I know, right? I'm 14. I'm 10. Adults are so gross. Holed up in my room with a PC. There were a lot of adults on the internet, but they were all true to themselves. Aww. Why do I find you being a dropout cute? Oh. How are you a shut-in and also this cute? That's not fair. Pat, 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 pat. They weren't ashamed of being into anime or manga or porn or whatever, unlike the adults outside. They were so free, so natural. Can you say that again? I know, like what? That was a slip up. I thought to myself, I want to live like that. I get what she's going for, but what a word to just drop in. I want to live on the internet and be true to myself. And I guess that wasn't too interesting, but I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Bless. That was fun. Yo, 23,000 followers? Woo! Woo! I love you. I draw pics of you every day. Hello all, you're pure cinnamon ooh nerds. Thanks for celebrating 10k with me. I'm gonna keep working hard so that everyone in this world knows my name. Please keep sending me your support. And to celebrate even more, I'm gonna spend all the super chats on an even better setup. I'm gonna invest it all into delivering more high quality streams. That's enough. You're not getting away with this. I already told you so many times to stop ignoring me. And you're still not listening. It's over for us, for real. I'm fickle thing, you know. I'm gonna give you one more chance. You better appreciate it. Hey, yo. This. There you go. There you go. Head pats. Head pats. Head pats. I wasn't ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just being a moderator. Final day here. I got DM'd about a sponsorship. Yo, a sponsorship. We're entering the big leagues, baby. Let's see what it says. We'd like you to do a review for our new natto flavored cola, blah, blah. And they said they'll pay me a year's supply of natto flavored cola. Yeah, why not? A job's a job. I'll do my best, but wow, this means I'm a real professional streamer now. Hey, yo. Yo. She's a big shot. She's a big shot. I'm Orb. Okay. That's pretty cool. Well, we reached day 10. Let's get your stress down. Let's get your stress down. Let's get your stress down as much as possible. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and break this down after this day. What's something you guys are really into these days? Mine is a secret. I love everything about Peach Chat. I feel like my brain's going to leak out of my head from how good it feels. Yo! Yo! I like you. Fine right now. At least your stress is not as high. This is crazy. I love seeing female voice actors making posts that stirs nerds up. What is this? Love forever. Okay. Alright. Time to stream. Stress goes up quite a bit. Let's do it. It's a hashtag ad. It's a hashtag ad. Hashtag final stream is an ad here before we save and we talk about it. We break it down. This is sick. This is awesome though. Gotta pay rent somehow. Hey cuties, I've got some business to discuss. Literal business, like money business. Hey Angel. Good meowing. Grats, cash money. Please don't become a solid. Get out of here. Get out of here. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. I'm giving it a taste, so here it goes. Looks gross. Get out of here. Are you okay? Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ugh, that tastes like shit. No! No! My stomach hurts from laughing. No! Why would you say that? Best sponsorship. That was your best moment. This shouldn't be fit for human. Is this a new bioweapon? What is this? I think I'm a fan now. Oh no. Oh no. This is great advertisement actually. I love you. Ah, I can sense the trolls. I mean, acquired taste. Best sponsorship I've seen. It kind of worked. I want to buy it now. There you go. This is great. R.I.P. Kangel's first and last sponsorship. Oh, best sponsorship I've seen. I think I was a bit over the top, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If this is meant to be reverse psychology, I kind of want to buy it now. Hey, what's that supposed to be? Buy it because they did a good job of making it tasty. Bless. Yo, 12,000? Woo! That was good. I did a spit take because I was so surprised by how good it tastes. You can get your own tasty fizzy natto goodness in a convenience store in the country, so give it a shot. What did I get myself into? I'm glad I didn't get arrested for advertising such a disgusting drink. And they're still gonna send me a year's worth? Drink it for me, Peachan, please. I hope you're okay. Monetization approved. Woohoo! Now we won't get evicted because those online nerds can pay for the rent for us. Dodge a bullet there. I don't want to have to stream out on the streets. Aww. Aww. How do we save, chat? I want to make sure we save. It's really good music there. Let's talk about this because we got quite a bit to break down from that. Streaming is not an easy job. Streaming is not easy in any capacity. But I really want to talk about this because I think it's important that all of us talk about two things. And some of y'all might like the first one and might hate me for the second one. What are the cognitive distortions that we're seeing from Kangel and Ame, chat? I'll be honest, there's a lot of mental filtering that is happening inside of this, right? Where sometimes we as mods have to go ahead and filter for them, and then they can interpret whatever we filter positively and or negatively, right? And at times even disqualifying the positives that are out there because, oh my God, I could have done so much better. Oh my God, I could have done this, I could have done that, could have done 1,001 things, right? Placing blame or issues on your partner rather than sharing responsibility for it, right? Yeah, assuming the victim mentality and doing that everything's in there. Personalization, yeah, attending a party or doing everything and thinking that like everyone's just there, they're all talking bad about you. You're the issue, you're the problem. What else, chat? What else? You guys are hitting on a lot of good points here. And we all do these to some capacity. It isn't strange to hear that like people are doing this. Magnification, yes. Yes, magnifying things out of proportion, right? Jumping to conclusions. Yeah. Yeah. As you can tell, there's a lot of these that we're using, right? And it's a continuance pattern and it's up and down. And mods have to deal with a lot of this in a continuous basis to try and make sure that their streamers' mental health is okay, right? That is the main priority with that. But from that comes in this other element. What techniques are happening back and forth? Chat. What is happening? What manipulation techniques are happening back and forth from Ame and Kangel to us and from us to Kangel? Ooh. And chat goes silent a little bit. Ooh. I wonder how dark this game gets, right? That's my first question is I really do wonder how dark can this game get if we let everything go to like an extreme, like extreme mental health issues or extreme stress, right? Making an emotional appeal, manipulating someone's emotions by instilling insecurity with the intention of impairing your judgment, right? You're not responding to me, P-chan. The sexual choices are very distressing. Yeah, well, releasing stress, right? Constant criticism. Yeah, even ourselves, right? Constantly aiming to lower our own self-esteem, independence by constantly criticizing decisions, and we're not at 10K yet, right? Distorting facts. All of a sudden the aspects, their goal is to make you doubt your perception of reality. And we do this as well, right? Reciprocity by doing a favor with the aim of making you feel obligated. P-chan, I love you, right, P-chan? We're in this together, P-chan. There's a lot of manipulation tactics that are happening. That doesn't mean manipulation tactics aren't bad. Manipulation techniques aren't bad in of their own. We all do them in some capacity, right? However, it's bad when you know you're doing them and you don't do anything to stop it. That's when it's bad. When it's being done on purpose to hurt other people and you're aware of what you're doing. That's when it gets really bad, Oh, absolutely. P-chan and Ame-chan's relationship is pretty unhealthy and it's very codependent at this point in time. There's a lot to take in, and I'm really, really curious about like how far we can go with this game. Will we get a good ending? Will we get a bad ending? I don't know. I'm really curious. And if you guys are too, if you guys like sort of the breakdown that we did, bringing out the DSM-5, diagnosing Ame-chan / Kangel with bipolar disorder and BPD, borderline personality disorder, and making sense as to like, hey, you know what? They're categorized as this way because of this symptomology, and this is what they're following and why. Here are the attachment styles. Here's everything that we looked onto it. If you guys want this sort of content, you guys want me to continue on this route, please let me know down in the comments down below. Please practice some self-care. Let me know if you're excited, if you want me to go ahead and continue on with this Let's Play and with breaking down the psychology of this game and what it's meant to do with you ultimately as the individual that's stepping in for P-chan. If you're excited, if you're hooked, let me know down below because this is awesome. This was such an amazing opportunity to come in and just like dive into the minds of what it means to be a moderator in, having a relationship with the streamer, I guess, right? Or a content creator. But yeah, please let me know down in the comments down below. Practice some self-care, Psyculturists, and I'll see y'all later.